Welcome back, focus learners, to the Explainer. Today, we are doing a total mindset shift. We're completely reframing how we look at artificial intelligence. Instead of seeing AI as this abstract, high-level threat coming for our jobs, we flipped the script. What if we viewed it as a massive, unprecedented vocational opportunity? And I'm talking specifically for our TVET college students, the technical and vocational education and training students who literally build and maintain the real world. Today, we are talking about a brand new trade for the modern age, the digital plumber.
Think about it like this. When a new building goes up, you don't just hire a bunch of architects, right? You absolutely need electricians to wire the place and plumbers to connect the pipes. Right now, traditional educational pathways are honestly just too slow for the rapidly accelerating digital economy. So, what if we trained AI implementers with that exact same vocational, roll-up-your-sleeves mindset? We don't just need theorists sitting in labs. We need practitioners out there on the ground who know how to connect the digital pipes of modern business and just make things work.
Okay, let's dive into this, because the sheer scale of the need is staggering. We are looking at an implementation gap of 1,100 to 1. That is a massive shortfall highlighted in the source material. We have a ton of high-level AI concepts and tools floating around out there, but we are desperately short on the ground-level implementers, the folks who actually know how to deploy these tools for local businesses. South Africa, and really the global market as a whole, doesn't just have a talent problem, it has an implementation problem. And this is exactly where our vocational students step in. To bridge this exact gap, the sources propose a highly relevant new occupational qualification specifically for the vocational sector. It's called the Digital Commerce and AI Operations Specialist. Now, I love this because it brings the lofty, sometimes super intimidating concept of artificial intelligence right down to earth. It's a practical, hands-on framework designed to align traditional business education directly with the fast-paced digital economy. It is, quite literally, a blue-collar approach to high-tech tools. If we compare these two worlds, the contrast is just stark. Traditional commerce is kind of like slowly opening a physical brick-and-mortar shop. You rent a space, you paint the walls, you cross your fingers, and wait for foot traffic. It's slow, it's linear. But today's technology-driven marketplace, it operates at lightning speed. It relies on automated customer service, instantaneous content generation, and global reach. It's the TVET student who steps in to bridge these two worlds, equipped for this rapid, automated reality, moving us way beyond those slow systems of the past.
Now, what's really interesting about this is just how broad this new digital skill set is. The curriculum is meticulously designed to balance those high-tech profit strategies with ethical, inclusive design. We are training students to use high-impact digital tools so they can literally walk out of the classroom and drive immediate commercial success for any local business they partner with. It's not just theory, it's a completely actionable toolkit.
The source material actually uses this brilliant analogy here that just perfectly captures the whole concept. It says, think of this qualification as a digital Swiss Army knife for the modern worker. So instead of just learning how to open a shop, the student learns to use AI as the motor that writes the signs, chatbots as the 24/7 clerk who literally never sleeps, and augmented reality as the magic window letting customers try products right from their own living rooms. It completely demystifies the tech into functional, everyday tools.
So what exactly is packed inside this digital Swiss Army knife? Well, the TVET curriculum equips them with generative AI to rapidly produce content and AI chatbots to handle customer inquiries instantly. But it goes a lot deeper than that. They dive into data-driven e-commerce, social commerce, and even immersive marketing, like that augmented reality we just talked about. And crucially, the whole shebang is wrapped up in a strict ethical digital strategy. Let's look at the actual business impact of these skills. When a digital plumber deploys these tools, the results are, honestly, staggering. We're looking at a 40% reduction in customer service costs, thanks to custom AI agents. There's a 35% improvement in lead conversion rates. And by leveraging generative AI, businesses see a 40% increase in content output while simultaneously reducing their operational costs. This data absolutely validates the immediate commercial power of this new vocational path.
And what about the power of that magic window we mentioned earlier? Well, a staggering 94% of consumers are more likely to buy a product when they view it through augmented reality. By teaching TVET students how to build simple AR filters or interactive experiences, like, say, letting a user see how a brand new couch looks in their own living room before buying it, we are directly empowering them to absolutely skyrocket a brand's engagement and sales.
But to build these seamless experiences, our students need the right wrenches and pipes, and this brings us to the back-end tech toolbox. The sources highlight how this new trade uses specific cloud and AI platforms to establish secure, scalable infrastructure. Again, we aren't talking about writing millions of lines of complex code from scratch here. We are talking about assembling, configuring, and implementing existing digital plumbing. And this brilliantly illustrates how we can map these enterprise-grade Google Cloud tools directly back to our plumbing metaphor. Think of Firebase as the foundation for building cross-platform apps and managing real-time data. Vertex AI? That acts as the motor, allowing students to deploy powerful machine learning models like Gemini. And Cloud Functions serve as the pipes, creating serverless API endpoints that connect everything together. These are the modern vocational tools of the trade.
Let's move to how this actually builds out in the real world. What does this look like for a TV student? Their trajectory is incredibly practical. In step 1, they are the student, mastering these platforms. By step 2, they graduate to practitioner, capable of building a minimum viable product in just 14 days. 14 days. Finally, step 3, they become a digital entrepreneur, going out and deploying these solutions to secure real, ongoing retainers with local businesses.
Picture the student out in the field. These new digital entrepreneurs rely on structured methodologies, not just guesswork. Take data-driven e-commerce, for example. The curriculum teaches them how to evaluate products based on their problem-solving capability and that essential wow factor. They learn to use tools like Google Keyword Planner to find highly searched long-tail keywords, ensuring that whatever they help a business sell is in high demand, and aiming for solid 3x profit margins.
So the crucial point is that this trade isn't just about fast profits or cold efficiency. A modern TVET qualification absolutely must include what the sources call a marketing with purpose layer. This means embedding accessible user experience, or UX, into digital interfaces to assist users with disabilities. It's about ensuring end-to-end inclusivity in ad campaigns, building long-term brand trust, and basically operating as a responsible digital citizen. Ultimately, framing AI as a vocational tool achieves something profound. The sources point out a really common theme. Professionals and students alike are anxious about the AI era. Naturally. But by turning AI into a learnable trade, a simple set of wrenches and pipes, we transform that societal and professional fear into absolute empowerment. We shift the mindset from being completely overwhelmed by the future to becoming highly competent and productive right here in the present. To wrap up, the sources leave us with a powerful governing thought. Technology should not erase humanity. It should amplify it. This explainer has shown that the AI revolution isn't just for computer scientists in ivory towers. It's a massive opportunity for the builders, the makers, and the implementers, the new digital plumbers out there. As you look at the landscape of this new economy, the real question is, what role will you play in implementing these tools to create better futures? Thanks so much for joining me on this explainer. Keep learning, and I'll see you next time.